Magic 89.9.
Cat's Eye with a song named Game Boy here on Game Night.
Game Night!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is officially Thursday, so you guys know what that means.
What does it mean?
It's officially Game Night!
Game Night!
Guys, welcome to Game Night. We'll be here for you guys from 6 to 9 p.m. This is Junior Jock, Joaqui.
Junior Jock, Kian.
And Junior Jock David coming up in a bit. We're starting off today's show. He will be here. Welcome to Game Night, ladies and gentlemen, where we reside in Nerd's Paradise. Talk about everything video games, anime, movies, everything nerd culture, everything a nerd would want to hear. That's exactly what we talk about
geeks,
here.
Actually, but sure.
We keep having that discussion about nerds and geeks. We're gonna get there eventually. Let's try and do it later. Let's see.
All right, sure.
Let's see. But yes, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be here up until 9 p.m. Gonna bring you guys the gaming goodness that you guys deserve. Pretty packed show today, as per usual. We're gonna be having a lot of stuff today. The usual. We're gonna bring you guys what's up in just a bit, where we talk about the top games of the week, courtesy of the Game Boys.
And sources, just trust us.
Yes, we'll talk more about that later. Immediately after that, we're gonna be having mini games for you, where we talk about games that we would recommend to people that haven't picked up a video game before.
Oh.
Basically, if you're new to the gaming scene, then that segment might just be for you. We talk about games that are very easy to pick up for beginners, and it'll give you a good sense of how to get into the gaming sphere.
Hopefully we can influence you one way or another.
It's our job to bring you guys into video games. It's our job. After that, for the second hour, we are going to ball. Let's talk a bit in the second hour. We're going to talk more about the sphere in which we reside in.
Ah, yes. Yapathon.
We're going to figure it out later. But then, of course, in the third hour, we're going to be having on-air games.
Yes, sir.
Where we play video games on air for a short period, where we showcase a game to you guys and play them on air. If you guys want to see or have a better viewing experience, you guys can watch us over on playback.tv/magic899. And they're right over there. A bunch of people over on Playback. For those over on Playback, hi guys. Hi. Thank you for joining in.
I see Ghost of Sparta, JP Seton, Christian Dom, the usual suspects, of course.
Oh, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. It's going to be a crazy game night. We're waiting for David, but it's going to be a lot of fun. How have you been, dude?
I've been chilling.
Because usually in game night, outside of game night, me and the boys, the main chance we really get to hang out is on game night. So catch up.
I've just been playing Helldivers all week.
Dude, you were playing Helldivers last week.
I'm still playing Helldivers until now. I'm addicted, low-key.
Oh gosh, dude. Update for me, I've been slowly preparing a gaming setup on my end.
Ooh.
I've been slowly preparing a gaming setup on my end because I've been wanting an upgrade for the longest time, but then I never really had the proper chance to. So I was all like, you know what? No more excuses, Joaqui. Just make a gaming setup. Look for a good table. Look for a good new pair of headphones.
Everything.
Yeah,
honestly.
I'm slowly setting it up. It's not fully complete yet, but I'm slowly, properly setting it up, and that's what's been on my mind. And classes are back on my end.
Boo.
So
Can't relate.
hell no, because I want to be able to game again. But that's why we're here, because this is the chance I get to game and just have fun.
Amen.
But yeah, for those over on Playback, hopefully you guys had a good week. Happy Thursday, as per usual. If you guys have anything that you guys have been up to when it comes to video games, anime, feel free to share it over on playback.tv/magic899 or magic899 absolutely everywhere. We'll be here for you guys up until 9 p.m. to have a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys stick around for it. We also play all of the nerd music that you guys might enjoy. This one might sound familiar to you guys. Right here, a song from Jujutsu Kaisen. One of my favorites from Eve. We're going to be rocking it out here on Game Night. Of course, you got to bring the energy up. Got a song called Kai Kai Kitan, something from Jujutsu Kaisen Season 1. We are Magic 89.9. See you guys in just a bit.
Magic 89.9.
We got David with a song named What Are You Waiting For? Oh my gosh, dude. Dude, here's one thing I love about Game Night. The fact that we get to choose the banger songs that we play, and this is a song that's perfect to vibe to with the boys.
Yeah,
right?
No one can stop us.
With the gang, because you're still here with us on Game Night.
Game Night.
You're Junior Jock, Joaqui.
Junior Jock, Kian.
And Junior Jock David should be here in a bit. He was the one singing. He was the one singing, right? David made the song.
Yeah. Cope. Let's cope about it.
But yes, we teased about it earlier, but now it's time for Waza. Where we talk about the top games of the week, courtesy of the Game Boys.
And the research Trust us.
Yeah, the source, trust us, bro. Because we know a thing or two about video games, and we're gonna give you guys good games.
Goodness, I hope you do.
Okay, so what do you have for the week, Kian? You can start off.
All right, let's start things off hot. Because speaking of hot, there is a tournament right now called the Esports World Cup.
Oh my god!
And one of the games being played right now is Valorant.
Oh my gosh!
So I think that it's kind of one of the games that is hot right now because
it makes sense. It makes sense.
It's a big tournament, big money, obviously because it's in Saudi Arabia, all that stuff. And considering Valorant, I think it's pretty steady right now as it is. So I think that's considered hot.
Yeah, Valorant's always had an incredible reputation when it comes to the competitive scene, and it makes sense because I recently just got into Valorant. It's kind of Kian and David's fault. Like a lot of my friends, they got me into watching Valorant, and also Paper Rex. The fact that Paper Rex recently won that one tournament. What was it? VCT.
Toronto's Masters.
Yeah, Toronto Masters.
Toronto, sorry.
Yeah, exactly. They recently had a tournament. I was all like, "Oh, there's a Filipino there. Let's watch it." And now I've been getting into it, and it's honestly really exhilarating.
Competitively speaking, Valorant I think it's fun to watch.
It is.
But some moments, it feels a little bit slow. But for the most part, I think it's just a game that is not too bad, not too good. You know
I get that.
Right in the middle.
For me, it's nice. I'm not a person who would usually watch that kind of thing, but then they kind of got me into it. I'm not gonna lie, and it's nice. It's nice. And I recently just learned that the Valorant scene has like a trophy system.
Oh,
which I don't know if you guys know the trophy system. Basically, each team has like very specific keys that are specific to their team, and those keys they fit on the winning championship trophy. So if you win, you get to put your key on the trophy. But if you lose, what they will do is they will destroy that key right in front of you.
oh boy.
That was like, okay, that's cruel. But then the winning another thing that they have is the winning team, the champion team, gets to choose 3 broken keys from a team that lost to add to their main trophy at the base, the resin base in the trophy.
That's like real hater energy right there,
It's like,
honestly.
it's all for pride and glory in competitive Valorant, and it's so funny, dude.
You know, enough about competitive Valorant. What about you, Joaqui?
Okay, here. What's hot, of course, it's kind of leaning towards competitive. It's an upcoming game that wants to get into the competitive scene. It's a game called Rematch.
Oh.
Okay, it's a game that recently popped up. Basically, imagine how you play Rocket League. It's a soccer type game, but instead of controlling cars, you control actual people, so it's actually soccer.
So it's Rocket League without the cars.
The thing is, it's soccer. It's not like FIFA, because as you would look at the FIFA games, the usual soccer games, and it's like a spectator sport where you're watching it at a one specific angle. But this is a third-person soccer game.
So you're controlling it individually.
Yes, you're controlling it individually, and it really shines because of the amount of trick shots you can do in the game. The passes you can do, how you can shoot through like super far away with a really, really good angled kick, and the effects and stylistics that it has really caught people going. And they're seeing it as a potential competitive game, similar to how Rocket League has been popping off.
I mean, if Rocket League can get into a competitive scene or has a competitive scene, I don't see why not for Rematch.
Right. Rematch, it's a game, it's an upcoming game. I urge you guys to check it out and be on the watch for it, because honestly, it looks like a good game. I want to try it. And people have been loving it. It's a really good spectator game as well, you know?
I'll be the judge of that.
Yeah, but yeah, let's recap the top 2 games for the week. What do we have? Number 1?
We have Valorant.
And then, of course, we also have Rematch. If these are games that sound interesting to you, we highly recommend you guys check it out. These are what's hot for the week. These are what people have been playing. But, of course, we're not going to stick around for just the sweaty, hardcore games, because in just a bit, we're going to be talking about mini games for you. Where we talk about for you, Kian. Mini games for you, where we talk about games that basically anyone can pick up. If you're new to the gaming sphere and you want to try and pick up your first video game, then mini games for you might just be for you, if you know what I mean. But yes, Junior Jock David is here. David's here.
Hey!
Okay, here, sit down. Say hi.
Let's not talk about what happened, everybody.
I didn't see anything at all. Welcome. David's here.
What's happening, everybody? What's up?
We were talking about what's up.
Okay, so I made it just in time for was.
You have anything in mind?
No, because like top two games we had, we talked about Valorant and I talked about this game called Rematch. And mainly we've been getting on the competitive side of things.
Yeah, I mean, Rematch, I am pretty sure Rematch, or the way people describe Rematch was basically... It's Rocket League,
League
but
without the
people.
cars.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, isn't that just regular football? I was like, isn't that just what it originally was?
Dude, that's what I was saying, right? But yeah, those are the top games of the week. In just a bit, we're going to have mini games for you. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get back into the music. Perfect for our gamers out there. Here's a song by Yoasobi for all the players out there. Song called Players, song from 2025. We are Magic 89.9. See you guys in just a bit.
Magic 89.9.
The Game Boys are here to guide you through the journey of gaming.
Gaming Sphere, exactly.
Exactly.
You sound
wanna
like
try it out.
you sound like a really good teacher.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, what do we have for today, boys? What's the situation?
Well, I mean, Kian, do you want to start us off?
All right, so the game I'm gonna recommend, it's actually kind of old, but still a classic, Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go.
I mean, the world was at peace for like a brief period of time
No.
because of Pokemon Go.
Yeah, everyone was like going actually touching grass because
Yeah,
of
no,
Pokemon
and
Go.
then we
was the
were,
game.
we were all like hanging out because, there was a Dragonite nearby.
Exactly, dude. The main excuse for exercise was, there's a Pokemon there. I gotta go to my Pokestop, gotta do my dailies.
But a lot of crazy stuff happened because of it, no? Because
That's true.
I mean, like people would literally like start farming churches.
Dude, yeah, and some of them would go through
jail.
fences sometimes
Yeah,
to get
no.
to the Pokemon they wanted.
Like some gyms were located in cemeteries, which I don't think should
sounds
be a
nasty,
thing.
Bert.
Pokemon Go is a really fun game, but of course you gotta be careful with how you use it. It's a
I mean,
game.
it's a lot more regulated now.
Yeah,
so they
that's
don't put gyms in churches or cemeteries as
Ghost
much
types
anymore.
in the cemetery.
Okay, that's crazy.
No, because you know what I do? I get it when I'm gonna go on a field trip. I know I'm gonna go outside, so let's get Pokemon Go, so might as well farm.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a Pokemon Go. That's a good pick. I can move on to my my mini game for you is Brawl Stars.
Brawl Stars.
It's a mobile game basically. It's like a top-down shooter game basically.
3v3, right?
Yeah, it's an arena type top-down shooter game wherein there are different power-ups, there are different types of heroes, and then you basically have to compete with each other and eliminate each other, and the last team standing wins. From what I know, a lot of people really like it because of the amount of character that it has. Not characters, but character. The life that the characters
style it
bring.
has.
It's very stylistic.
There we go.
Yeah,
okay.
it's also under Supercell, the ones
It's
who made
under
Clash of
Supercell.
Clans and
Yeah.
Clash Royale.
Oh, Clash Royale, Clash of Clans. So you know it's in good hands.
You know they're the mobile goats,
Bum,
dude.
bum, bum.
I know.
Okay, but yeah, that's mine.
All right, so well, I guess I'm gonna be moving on to a bit of a MOBA category. There we go.
Ooh.
So I mean, wait. Like we call it MOBA, but MOBA stands for
Massive online battle arena.
There we go. Thank you,
Massive
Kian.
online battle arena.
There we go. So basically, it's games like League of Legends, Dota, but I'm not recommending that. I'm actually recommending a really easy MOBA,
Yes.
Pokemon Unite.
Oh my gosh.
Pokemon
dude.
again.
Now, here's the thing, guys. I know you're gonna say like, oh, you can mention so many different MOBAs. What about Mobile Legends? What about Honor of
Honor of
Kings?
Kings, yeah.
There's so much other MOBAs. But here's the thing, guys. Those MOBAs are pretty hard to learn when you're a
The
first-time
learning
gamer.
curve is kind of crazy.
Yes, you probably need someone to hold your hand the whole way.
Yeah,
and,
it's fun, but
You're gonna hold my
it's
hand,
not
dude.
gonna be a bumpy journey.
It is definitely, and there's going to be a lot of studying involved because you need to understand the characters.
Mm-hmm.
But I think a really, mini version of it or a child-friendly version of
Yeah.
that would be Pokemon Unite. I
Yes.
played Pokemon Unite.
I agree.
Because
Pokemon Unite.
I didn't want to commit to a MOBA, but I just wanted to play something for fun. And a great thing about Pokemon Unite is compared to other MOBAs that last 30 minutes,
Yeah.
Yep.
30, 40 minutes, Pokemon Unite,
Games are much shorter.
it lasts a maximum of 10 minutes.
Dang.
It can only last 10 minutes.
Okay, that's good.
So it's super low commitment. The characters are mostly easy to learn. Some of them have high learning curves. But otherwise, I would really recommend it if you're trying to get into the MOBA genre.
I get that.
It's a good way to kind of introduce what a MOBA looks like,
I get that.
how to play in a team and those kind of stuff that
Yeah.
in a MOBA.
And I think it's plus points also because it is Pokemon, people will be more enticed.
Yes, they're
to
more
learn
familiar
it.
with Pokemon.
I mean, for me, I love Garchomp. So like when I saw Gible, I was like, all right, I'm
Garchomp
gonna
is
go.
in Pokemon Unite.
Yeah,
Charizard, Pikachu, a lot of familiar Pokemon.
I played it too. The main reason I played it was because it was on the Nintendo Switch for free.
Yes.
So I played it on the Switch, and I'm not a big guy who plays MOBAs a lot, but that was the one MOBA that really got me hooked for a while.
But it is also available on mobile
It is
for
also
free as well.
available on
Yep.
mobile. It's a
Yes.
free game you guys should try. Let's have a quick recap on what games we have.
Mine is Pokemon Go.
Mine is a game called Brawl Stars.
And mine is Pokemon Unite.
highly recommend you guys check them out if you guys want to get into the gaming sphere. If you're interested, of course, you can check out the Play Store and join in the gaming sphere, join in the gaming community, and have some fun. Of course, you're still going to be with me and all the gang up until 9 p.m., but let's get back into the music, ladies and gentlemen. Here's a request from playback.tv/magic899. If you guys have any other requests, feel free to send them over right now. Let's go to Korea. A song by Stacy called GPT here on Magic 89.9. You guys enjoy.
Magic 89.9.
Tokyo Flash.
Bro, it's so
Sorry,
into
guys.
it.
I was a little bit into it, guys. But yeah, you guys are still tuned into Game Night with DJ. Oh, it's Junior Jock David.
Junior Jock, Kian.
And Junior Jock, Joaqui.
You know, we like to have a little fun here on Game Night.
Fun
But
or trolling, bro?
Welcome to the second hour, everybody. And you know, we like to do kind of fun and crazy, wacky stuff during
Exactly.
the second hour, and not
Yes.
wacky Junior Jock
Not me.
wacky,
Not me. Like,
As in-
just crazy
Aw.
things.
as in zany.
Yes.
Yes. So
Crazy
this time, I kind of wanted to open up, I guess, a little debates.
Ooh.
Yeah, I wanted to have a little debate with you guys because, you know, I guess a lot of, as Game Boys, we know a lot of fictional characters.
Yes.
We've seen a
true.
lot of animes, cartoons,
Yes.
and all of the like, right? So I kind of wanted to set up a little game for us, a little debate session.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give you guys two characters.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we can debate
Okay.
on who we think will win in a fight.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you guys think that'll be fun, right?
Yeah, fight, right?
Yeah, and if you guys over at playback.tv/magic899, if you guys want to give your input, feel free to.
Exactly.
And
I
if any
want
of
to
you
hear what
guys,
they have to say.
if any of you guys are tuning in over on your radio sets as well, make sure you guys also try and tune in and maybe give your thoughts. If
Exactly.
if you hate our thoughts, there's nothing you can do about it.
That's true.
So, what do we
First
have?
one. Okay.
Well, for this one, I kind of wanted to open up who would win in a fight, Goku or Saitama?
Oh my gosh. dude.
Uh-huh.
Okay, we have.
Okay.
You see the problem? I don't know too much about Goku.
Here's the thing.
All I know is that he has like the yellow hair when he gets powered off, right?
Okay, this is like One Punch Man versus
Dragon Ball.
Super Saiyan.
Or Super Saiyan.
Proper
yeah.
Super Saiyan. Okay.
Yes. No, I'm talking about like final form Goku.
Okay.
Not like his
I don't
yellow.
know. Okay, I
not
don't
his
know how
yellow-
strong that is.
Okay, basically, Saiyans can keep powering up over
Yes.
and over and over again,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And like the golden hair you guys know about, like Goku.
Yeah.
That's not even his like strongest form.
It's like blue, right? Or something?
No, that's even. I think there's another form he has that has like black hair. He has like a tail.
Oh,
And he's,
okay,
and he's
okay.
super like it's crazy. Honestly, I lost track of this power scaling, but like, you know,
Okay.
a lot of old head anime fans will say that, you know, Goku solos your entire verse.
Okay, I get
Okay.
that.
But Saitama,
Saitama.
he's
though.
literally called One Punch Man.
Yeah, he
No,
needs to
here's
hit
the
him
thing.
once.
Here's the thing. Saitama kinda just goes for it, and he kinda, because from what I'm hearing, how long is Goku's like startup time to like power up to final
Instant.
form?
It's instant.
It's instant.
It's just matic.
Holy schmoly. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is pretty hard.
Now here's the thing. Before you guys give on your inputs, I'm looking at the chat. It's kind of
Okay.
blowing up a little bit.
What are you
know.
saying?
A lot of people are saying we got, of course, people saying they're staying true to the Dragon Ball series, and they're saying, you know, oh, it's Goku, no brainer.
Okay.
Super Saiyan, Goku 4, Ultra Instinct, Goku is winning, no diff. But then I see some people saying Saitama.
Okay, Saitama.
Here's the thing, guys. The problem with this power scaling is that Saitama, we don't know
Like
his
full-
upper limit.
Yeah, his
Yeah.
final form.
Because even like he's just hitting schmucks.
Exactly, but we don't know Goku's upper limit either. So you know, I keep butting in for you guys. Let me hear it. Well, who do you guys think is winning? You guys can't just say I need answers.
I'll go team Goku.
Team Goku.
Okay,
Wow.
if he's gonna be Team Goku, I'll go Saitama just to antagonize him.
Okay, defend your answer then.
Because like technically speaking, right, I don't know anything about Goku. But apart from that,
We have a fraud here.
apart from that, One Punch Man is called One Punch Man. So if he can get like one hit in, technically speaking, it's all over.
The
right?
thing is, though, there's kind of a reason why, because this isn't the first time Goku gets paired up with like any other character. Goku gets paired up a lot with a lot of strong characters.
Everybody, you
yeah,
know?
exactly.
I've seen Goku versus Doctor Who at one point.
Exactly.
I don't know what we're
Like,
doing anymore.
I'm led to believe that there's a reason that he's the one. He's like the face of like fictional fights. If
Yeah.
you know what I mean. So there's a reason that he's like being put up with everyone else because he's one of the strongest. And I know that his Dragon Ball is one of the legendary classic series, so it makes sense that he would be like more OG and more powerful in that sense. That's my take on it.
I got dealt a bad hand, bro.
I mean, you chose this hand.
I don't. It's more content if I like go again.
Okay, wow.
Like I'm just saying. What is up with the Goku glaze? Relax, guys.
I think. Okay, call me crazy. I actually agree with Kian. I think Saitama wins.
Really?
Because, like, the thing is, I get it. I know how strong Goku is, but Saitama is literally the one-punch man.
That is
His
true.
whole thing is that if he does a serious punch, you're gone.
Yeah, and Saitama's like
It's over.
surprisingly durable, right?
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure, like, even in the manga, okay, I don't want to spoil the manga. I was about to say some crazy stuff. Let's just say in the manga, stuff gets really crazy, and, like, I've lost the power scaling at this point.
Okay. Makes sense.
Like, Saitama is absurdly strong for no reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I get that. I want to hear what the people say though. They know they would know more about their favorite franchise.
Okay, no, we would know about it because we're the Game Boys.
Well, we know, yeah. but
Okay,
of course,
that's kind of our
actually,
job.
Anime boys now.
We're the anime boys.
We're fake, guys. We're fake.
Anime boys, but I don't know like Goku's real power.
But yeah, listen, guys, if you guys love these kind of debates, make sure you guys stick around because we're going to have more of these versus debates coming up all the way until 8 p.m. So stick around because it's going to get even more juicy from this point
Exactly.
on.
Oh, no.
But for now, of course, we got to push you guys straight into the music. We got Maroon 5 featuring Lisa, Priceless, here on today's Best Music Magic 89.9.
Magic 89.9.
All the boys are boying here on Game Night once again with the Game Boys. You're with me, David.
Kian.
And Joaqui.
Of course, bringing you guys some lovely debates where we can all get heated over.
Exactly.
So earlier, we were talking about Goku
Saitama.
versus Saitama.
Yeah, we put
Who
them
would win
neck
in a
and
fight?
neck, yeah.
Yeah. So there was no general consensus, but I personally believe that Saitama would win.
Okay.
If you're angry about it, that sucks.
Get over it.
Yeah, get over
Hell
it.
no,
Get over it. So yeah, you know, I guess we promised the people more debates.
Yes.
And well, of course, we're going to deliver on that. So another thing I thought of
Yeah.
was...
What's this?
This is, I guess, a billionaire versus billionaire.
Ooh.
Who would win, Tony Stark or Batman?
Oh my
Just
god.
kidding.
Oh, yo.
No. Batman.
Iron Man.
No. And here's the thing. I know what you're going to say.
Iron Man.
So who would win in a fight, Batman or Iron Man? No prep time. No prep time.
Hell no.
No prep time.
Then it's Iron Man.
What, like... Okay.
Because like if you can't prep because like Batman has
But
like
why did you nerf him like that, dude?
Yeah.
Because everyone justifies Batman destroying everybody because he has prep time.
that's your like a contingency.
Yeah.
Right?
No prep time. Let's just say they've met each other for the first time ever.
Okay, and then they're just brawling it out
Exactly.
of nowhere.
Batman has never heard of Iron Man in his life.
Oh my gosh.
And Iron Man has never heard of Batman. Suddenly, they get warped into like another dimension, and they have to duke it out.
Oh my god.
I think Iron Man's winning that.
Right? Thank you.
What, like Batman though? Okay, what does Batman have? Batman has the Batmobile, Batarang. He already has a set. The main thing that Iron Man has is a suit.
Yes, the suit.
Yeah, but like he has
But
it's an
Batman has a
outfit
suit
now.
too.
Okay, let's be honest, guys. Let's be honest, guys. Let's just say, if they're getting transported, is Batman surviving a unibeam? He's a guy. He's just a guy.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
like
but yeah.
Iron Man, like, it's because of the suit. That's what
It's
you
the
guys
suit.
say.
It's
It's
the
a
suit.
suit, and
It's
it's
the
like
suit.
I think it's like a suit diff because like minus the prep time, right?
Doesn't
like
Batman
Batman
have
can
to
be ready with it.
Let's just say Batman gets his mech suit.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
It's
How
a
about
suit
this?
too.
How about this?
All right.
Batman gets the Justice Buster. Are you guys familiar with that, sir?
No, I'm not.
The Justice Buster is like his suit in the comics that he uses to defeat the Justice League.
Oh.
But the entire suit is just filled up with contingencies
For the
specifically
Justice League.
for the Justice League, not for Iron Man.
I mean, technically speaking, right?
Yeah.
Cyborg is part of that contingency, so he can use like whatever Cyborg has against Tony Stark.
That's a good point.
no, but Tony doesn't have the same tech as Cyborg.
Okay, because it's like nanotechnology.
I still think Iron Man still wins that.
You think Iron Man wins?
Yeah.
But like Batman though.
But
He's
Batman,
actually
you can't just
me.
you can't just whip that out.
Because like,
Okay, wait. Some people are saying that Batman is the only one who could beat Superman. That's why he's gonna beat Iron Man.
It's mainly
because of kryptonite.
Yeah, it's because of that
Yeah.
main weakness.
And because he got prep time, but this is minus the
Yeah.
prep time.
Think about it. What is Iron Man? What is Batman gonna do when he flashes some green crystal on like Iron Man? Batman's doing nothing with a green crystal in front of Iron Man.
That's true.
And Iron Man doesn't have an inherent weakness. His weakness is that he needs a suit. But that's also kind of Batman's weakness.
That's true.
And you could argue, oh, but Batman's really smart. He's the world's greatest detective. What is he gonna do?
This is going to be a close fight, though. Because
It will be.
The weakness of Iron Man with the nanotech suit, if he uses his suit to defend too much, he's gonna lose a lot of nanotech, right?
I will say though, if it was a like fist to fist, no suit,
Oh, Batman wins that.
Batman is just like physically built different.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. But if it's with a suit, I don't know. Like,
Because the way they present the suit in the Marvel movies is kind of out of this world. Like the way that he survives.
it's like he
in
can do
outer space.
anything.
No, it progresses though.
yeah, it does.
So
And
like
he-
it used to be weak. Now it's like pretty
Like,
good
he has-
against almost anything.
Iron Man has specific AI for what he needs to do.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Are we accounting like when he goes like, oh Friday, let's use this missile on this stupid bat?
no, because wasn't there a point in Civil War where he literally tells Jarvis or Friday to analyze Captain America's fight pattern?
Oh yeah,
That's true.
What's Batman doing against that?
Oh my
That's
god!
true.
Okay, that's
Right?
true.
And also like remember the part where he can just like Iron Man can just like whip out like, hey yo, bring out the Hulkbuster. I ain't playing anymore.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I saw a message that made me laugh.
What?
Dude with anxiety attack problems and dude with PTSD.
You know what?
the battle
Battle of the
century.
Which guy is less mental?
That's true though. That's true.
I
don't
if you
know.
put it like that, I think PTSD wins, right?
Well,
Okay, so basically, here's the thing, guys. A lot of people are Batman diehard fans.
including
I'm
me.
seeing.
I'm a Batman gamer.
So you think Batman's winning the fight?
I have a lot of faith in him.
Okay. Okay, Kian, what about you?
I think Iron Man wins because if you minus the prep time, Iron Man has a better utility because he can literally call his AI to bring in anything. Hulkbuster, he can call a missile strike on him.
No, let's just say Iron Man doesn't have access to like Hulkbuster.
Okay.
Because Batman doesn't have access to his equipment.
Yeah.
Iron Man doesn't have access to his.
I feel like Iron Man has a slight edge just because of his suit technology.
yeah,
It's the suit technology.
I think so. I think Iron Man could like
that's
whip up better tech faster.
Plus
That's
AI to analyze fight
it's because of the AI.
It's because of the
AI jump scare. Goodness gracious.
Ayo,
man.
ChatGPT
Oh
popping off.
man, dude, why is ChatGPT being the defining factor here? I don't like that.
Or Grok, you know. You gotta at Grok who analyzes fight pattern.
But yeah,
Batman has Albert though, but
What's Albert
what's
gonna
Albert
do?
gonna-
He's gonna make tea after Batman loses.
no, he's my goal. He can survive it. I
I
believe.
don't know about that one, Chief. I don't know.
No, but yeah, it's nice.
I mean, yeah, a lot of people are trying to,
Still justify?
like, justify a bunch of things. Someone said try the Batman Hell Knight armor.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, so what? We're gonna let Tony use his Hulkbuster armor? Like, no.
Because
and then-
we're nerfing him like crazy.
Yeah. I
That's
think-
the thing. You nerf Batman immediately like crazy.
I think this is a kind of a debate that you need like a whole 20 minutes for, and we don't got 20 minutes.
That's true.
Yeah.
Because you need to like properly set the grounds for it to make it fair.
so I will end it off. I will say Iron Man wins.
I'm not having it. Why you guys keep doing this to me? No.
I'm
So,
sleeping with the AC on.
if you guys are mad about our answer, cry about it.
Oh my gosh, dude.
But for now, we're going to be showing you guys different sides of, I guess, music. This is Your Idol from K-Pop Demon Hunters by the Saja Boys. Here on today's Best Music, Magic 89.9.
Magic 89.9.
I Am by IVE here on Game Night. Woo! Game Night! Once again, you guys are still tuned in with David.
Kian.
And Joaqui.
What is up, everybody? It's your guys' favorite time of the night
Exactly.
where we play some on-air games for you guys.
Yep.
So today, we have a little special one for you. I mean, I think every game is special.
Yeah, I guess.
But for this one specifically, because I'm pretty sure last week, because I wasn't here.
Yeah, we played
you
a
guys,
single-player game.
Yeah, you guys played a single player game. Now, the game we're gonna play today, it's not traditionally a multiplayer game.
Okay.
Yeah, it was just turned into a multiplayer game.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
But it was originally a single player game turned multiplayer.
Ooh.
Yes. Originally, you had to download mods
Oh, to do it.
to
Oh,
do
that's
it.
smart. Okay,
Now,
okay.
the developer was just like, okay, I'll just make it multiplayer.
That's smart. That's smart.
Yeah.
That's smart. Now more people
Based.
can play it. Okay.
Yeah, so I guess without further introductions necessary, tonight we're gonna be playing some Stardew Valley. Yeah, a little bit of a different pace from what we normally do, guys.
Exactly.
Because normally we like to play like really high intensive
High-action games,
yeah, and
usually.
fighting games where we like brawl it out with each other. But this time we just wanted to let's take a chill pill.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's just like enjoy each other's company and have some fun.
Exactly. And now would be a good time to play the game because right now, if I'm not mistaken, Stardew Valley is the highest rated game on Steam. It just recently surpassed Portal 2 in the rankings.
David's stealing ideas from last week. He wants a chill game.
He wants a chill
did last
game,
week.
too.
I do want a chill game.
And David's been raving about this game, so he's been like, "You need to play Stardew."
am in love with this game, guys. It has consumed my very soul for years.
Interesting.
And me and Kian were both two people who have no idea how to play this game.
That's why David's watching us.
Okay, yeah, I will be giving them pointers on how to play. And also, is there any game audio on your guys' end, boys?
Right now, no.
Because I don't
Okay,
think there should be.
there should be because the music here is fire. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there's like the
Okay.
thingy.
There we go.
There we
Perfect.
go. Okay,
Can you guys turn up the music a little bit?
Yeah,
Come
hold
on, let's
How do we go to main
let's
menu?
enjoy some of this. There we go.
right, there we
Music volume is already that high. You know, maybe you need to. I think you need to get out onto the farm. That's why.
All right, maybe.
There's no. I don't think there's music when you're in your house.
Okay.
So yeah, I guess while the two boys are playing right now, it's literally
Hey.
you just spawn in on a farm and your objective is just to farm. You know, if you guys are familiar with like any other sort of farming game, it's kind of exactly like that. So yeah, it's a super calm and chill game. Mm-hmm. You know, like I really do recommend it if you're just looking for a good time with your friends. Now, here's the thing, guys. I don't think there's supposed to be music volume. I'm only hearing game audio.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. We'll work on that first. But for now, let's just kind of talk a little bit about Stardew Valley while we're working on that.
Yeah.
So basically, Stardew Valley is a game where it was originally a single player game. Mm-hmm. So the idea was that it was originally supposed to be for solo experience, and a lot of the cutscenes and a lot of the story development was originally for single player. So the developer kind of had a hard time converting a lot of it into multiplayer accessible because like you'd have to do certain trigger events for to be able to
progress.
to progress in the game. But
Okay.
because if you're multiplayer, how are you gonna deal with that, right?
I get that.
So, by the way, guys, no one's seeing what you're doing right now. So if you guys are doing anything important, okay, there we go. I guess, guys, we don't need music. I will, you guys go play.
You can just
I
listen
will.
to David's beautiful, beautiful voice.
Yes, I will. No, I will look for some chill music to play in the background while you guys are doing that. But yeah, I guess if you guys want to describe what your game plan is first before I
What
Right
do you
now-
rip on you for playing wrong.
Oh, no. Okay, the thing is, right now there's a lot of gunk in the farm, so we're trying to clean it out. There's a lot of like stone, a lot of bushes, a lot of sticks, so we need to clear out. And we have a trusty axe that we can use to get resources. I'm playing it like how I would play Minecraft. You know?
Yeah, same actually.
You would start cutting down a tree. That's what I'm doing.
This is like giving like a little bit of like Terraria, but it's a top-down Terraria.
I don't know if I can even cut this tree. But yeah,
Can
we're
you?
just roaming around. This is a big place. Can I just say?
You're roaming around. I have like so many materials already.
How many do you have? Oh my gosh.
I can't even read 38 pieces of log. How do you make a crafting table?
I don't know, dude. I wish we had the crafting recipes here.
Mr. David, how
Yes. Okay, now the thing is, if you want to craft, if you want to unlock more recipes, you actually need to master skills more.
Oh.
And the way you master it is by doing it a lot more. And if one of you guys could try, so while one of you guys is working on the farm, another one of you guys should explore the town because there are citizens, townsfolk, which you can befriend.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess I'm the house.
Also,
husband
guys,
of the game, huh?
Keep in mind on the bottom right, you have your energy bar. If that runs out to 0, you're going to pass out.
Oh,
What?
so how do
So-
you get it back?
You go to bed.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, you just sleep.
So
you just rest.
You can't be doing too much.
You can't do too much.
Okay.
As you progress throughout the game, you're gonna get much better, energy. But at the very start, obviously, you guys are new to farming. If you guys are curious, the backstory to Stardew Valley is actually you're a city boy.
Okay.
That's tired of his office job, and your grandfather, before he passed away, he gave on his last will and testament his entire farm.
Oh my god.
So now it's your job to fix it up.
It's like what happened with Animal Crossing.
Yeah. Really? Okay.
I don't know.
But yeah,
Spinning face
I guess.
information.
Are you guys gonna be, any of you guys gonna explore the town a little bit? Hello?
I want to go explore the town.
do you plan-
I'm just
okay,
like in
I'm
this
planning-
corner.
The
right
town is on the right side, by the way.
now. Okay, I'm
Yes.
going to. I am on the right side. Wait, I'll go.
No, as in go to the right side. You,
know
gotta
what?
leave
I'm
your
gonna
farm.
do it.
Okay.
You know what? You go do. You go fix
For
it.
reference, guys, Kian is on the right side of the screen and Joaqui is on the left
No,
side.
I'm on the left side.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Me
I
when
got
I
it confused.
can't,
There we go.
me when
Kian's on the
I'm
left side.
challenged.
Joaqui is on the
Where am
right
I
side.
going? Where's the map?
I'll grab materials.
It's giving me
I'll do-
flashbacks to.
You don't need a map. I'll tell you exactly where to go, Kian. Just keep going right.
Right?
Just keep going right.
Okay,
Yeah.
Man, memorize.
You're gonna meet a lot
it.
of amazing townsfolk. So right there, what's really cool about this game is that
There's a. I hear the audio now, or like music at least.
someone asked if this is a Farmville or Heyday type of game. Not really. The farming aspect, yes, where you have to constantly tend to your farm. But something I really respect about this game is a lot of the NPCs have a lot of character and personality.
That's what I've heard.
You can actually marry the NPCs in this game.
Nice to meet you.
It comes to that point where you can marry NPCs.
Do I go up or down, Mr. David?
Okay, let me.
You can go wherever you want, Kian.
There's
The
a-
world is your oyster.
I hate oysters.
We're truly Stardewing this valley right here.
I really suggest you guys, go explore the town a little bit. I think one key aspect about this game is definitely its story.
What's the story?
Oh,
behind
it has a story.
It has sort of a mini story.
Okay.
Every individual townsfolk has their own story.
Okay.
So when you talk to them, you get to know more about them. You get to befriend them more. And yeah,
How do we
there's a lot.
become friends?
Well, you just gotta keep talking to them and giving them gifts.
Can I give them a piece of wood?
Actually, fun fact about this game, a lot of townsfolk have favorite items. So if you give them what they like, they're gonna like you even more.
Okay.
Can you hit townsfolk?
It's like a very specific. Because now that I think about it, it is pretty similar to Animal Crossing, wherein there are preset characters.
Yo,
but you
Joaqui, I'm
can
not gonna
do your
lie.
own
I
thing.
might pass out.
You're gonna pass out.
I don't know. My energy bar is so low.
Okay,
Does
okay,
walking
okay.
like minus energy?
Walking does not minus energy.
Okay,
Just
okay.
doing actions like tending to your farm, that's usually what takes all the energy.
I'm talking to this person, right? So how do I know what gifts to give?
Actually, you need to search it up in the wiki.
Okay.
Oh my
okay.
goodness.
But you can also do by trial and error, which I don't recommend. But if you really want to,
Okay, there's someone here called Maru saying, "Oh, aren't you the one who just moved in?" Okay.
that is one of the marriage candidates.
Oh.
Yeah, so if you talk to them enough, you're gonna get close, and maybe one thing will lead to another.
Magic
Ooh,
conch.
she's rizzing me up.
Can I
She's
get
all like, "I've been looking forward to meeting you."
magic
Okay.
conch? Am I gonna get married?
All right,
bro.
So here's the thing, boys.
That's
I know you guys want to play some more Stardew, but of course the people still also want some,
Music.
some music. Exactly. So for now, we're gonna take 5, so you guys can kind of understand and explore the game
Let's
a little bit.
roam around for a
We're,
bit. Yeah.
we're gonna do some off-air roaming so that when we come back, we can show you all the best parts of Stardew Valley.
Bet.
All right? Because right now we just wanted to intro all the best parts
Bet.
of Stardew Valley. But for now, we're gonna leave you guys with a song. Song request over at playback.tv/magic899. Crash Adams with karaoke here on the Magic.
Magic 89.9.
Nilalang by Dilaw here on today's Best Music Magic 89.9. You guys are still tuned into Game Night.
Game night.
With, of course, the resident Game Boys, David.
Kian.
And Joaqui.
So what is up, everybody? We're back again with Stardew Valley. We did a little off-air, off-air mining. Yeah, we did a little stuff off-air because the boys kept asking me so many questions. They were like, how do you even play this game? What do you want us to do? What do we even do in this game?
I'm at a
And
cool
let me
lizard
tell you,
tower.
there is so much to do in this game. Like right now, I think, Kian, you're the one on the right, correct?
Left.
Left. Okay. Kian, you're currently in Cindersap Forest.
Ooh.
All right.
Cindersap Forest is a good place to go fishing and get a lot of wood and resources.
Yeah, I noticed that. And there's also like a wizard's tower here.
Yeah, that wizard is actually relevant to the story later on.
There's a wizard.
As for Joaqui, you're currently in the town square.
Oh, okay.
This is
I'm in
where
the main part.
Everybody gathers around, as time goes on. And I'm pretty sure the time on the clock in the game, is 10 a.m. in the morning.
Oh
so
my
you
gosh.
guys can actually go visit the general store or what's the place you can visit at this
Oh,
time?
I'm at the ranch right now.
That's Marnie's Ranch. Marnie's Ranch is where you can purchase animals and hay.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm just at awe because the art looks pretty beautiful.
Damn, I
It
can't
is
enter the room because
very
I'm not
beautiful.
good enough friends with Marnie.
No friends, bro. Okay, I'm gonna go inside this saloon. This is
I suggest one of you guys check out the beach.
Where's the beach?
The beach is all the way down.
Take me to
all right.
the
Let's go.
beach.
Race to the beach.
You're gonna win. I'm like halfway across the map right
That's
now.
why I propose it.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Okay, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead.
Me when I rig games.
Currently walking through this beautiful.
I see a
walkway.
cow there in the ranch. That's crazy.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Hello, town.
Oh, I'm hearing the game music.
Yeah, there we go.
Hey.
Do you guys understand the beauty of this game now?
Penny.
It has an amazing soundtrack.
It's
Is
bringing
it a
me into the
cemetery?
farm vibe.
Oh damn, there's even a
Okay,
cemetery.
I'm at the
here.
beach. All right.
If you guys go down all the way, you guys can meet Willie the fisherman.
Ooh, I want to go fishing.
Yes, and I'm pretty sure he'll give you a fishing rod.
Okay, let's go fishing. Let's go
Or
fishing.
I'll be back tomorrow.
He's gone.
I remember. Okay, Willie will show up on the 7th day.
Okay.
You want to sleep till the 7th day?
You could do that. That's actually fun fact in Stardew speedrunning.
Yeah.
What they do to speed up time is they'll just sleep and skip the day.
Really?
Because
what
you're
kind of checkpoints do you have in the game specifically?
There's a whole bunch of different checkpoints. If you guys open your menu right now, you guys can check out your calendar, and there are major events that is going to happen throughout the month.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah.
Calendar.
So sometimes people can just skip through to the best parts, or the parts that they need the most.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Can someone open their menu again?
Here we go.
Yeah. Have you guys not unlocked the calendar yet? Wow, you unlock a lot of stuff after a week. I would say the game really starts to ramp up after the first week.
Okay.
And then it starts to get super fun after your first year in the game.
I get that. I mean, right now we're just trying to really figure things out because we're like headless chickens trying to
This is a
figure out.
pretty chill farm. Did you go to the super top over here? Like the question marks over there?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what's over there.
Someone on playback said I'm itching to play the game. I am 100% itching to play the game right now.
Yeah, you want to take over the reins. I'll show these kids how to play.
Look at this Marnie. Marnie says, Mayor Lewis told me you just arrived.
Hey, there's a playground over here.
Marnie, wait.
You can have kids in this game, right, David?
You can have kids in this game. So basically what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to flirt with
really?
You're going to have to become friends with a marriage candidate first. And then you can start flirting with them. They're going to become your girlfriend, boyfriend, partner.
It's the entire process.
And then you can marry them.
Okay.
And then you can have kids.
Magic conch. Will I get married?
Go into the proper basis first. Before
Another
you do that.
fun fact about this game, you can actually get married to players.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my.
But it's much more expensive.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, because you have to buy a specific ring.
There's
for
a
it, I
specific
imagine?
ring you have to buy to marry a player. But yeah, 2 players can get married.
Oh, that's nice.
It doesn't,
Are you gonna
to be
marry
honest,
me, Joaqui?
marriage doesn't do anything in the game, but it's fun.
I get that, dude. No, it's nice because I can imagine, let's say, like couples play this game. They're able to build something in their world. Like it's when people play Minecraft together, they're able to build something in their world together and have this sort of connection, not only with them but also with the characters in the game.
It is definitely a couples game because a little storytelling. A lot of people when they like a girl, let's just say the 2 gamers, right?
Yes.
Gamer guy, gamer girl. When they like a girl, they're gonna invite them to Stardew Valley and start a world together.
So
because
you're telling me this is the Riz game?
is
it not
it is
Minecraft,
considered no, the thing is because I think Stardew's a lot more comfy core
It is pretty comfy.
Yeah.
because in Minecraft there's mobs.
That's true.
In this game there's practically almost no combat. Almost.
Oh.
If you enter the mines, you're gonna have to experience combat.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
dude. Okay.
All right, I think I'm in the top side now of this place.
Oh, what are you seeing over there?
There's a guy. Wait, let me try talking to him.
I'm in a big farm.
That's Marnie's ranch.
Oh, Marnie. Okay, you were here.
Oh, Marnie was...
Someone said there's gonna be a Stardew Valley concert live in Solaire.
Oh my god.
do you mean
That's
concert?
crazy.
Okay.
It's where the orchestra plays the soundtrack.
Oh, that's what
Okay,
you
that's telling of how good the music is.
It is amazing, guys. But yeah, I guess if you guys have any more questions about Stardew, just hit me with it.
I'm running
How about I
through
just
all
hit
the
you?
NPCs. Who do you think would be like the main NPC you'd want us to meet early on?
A marriage candidate.
Yeah, who's your bias, dude?
My bias is Haley.
Who's that?
She's one of the marriage candidates, and she's low-key super mean to you at the start.
Oh.
But I like her storyline because as you get closer to her, she'll be a lot like because she thinks you're dirty and gross because you're a farmer. But then over time, she's gonna learn to love what you do.
Oh, it's like
And then-
enemies to lovers. type
Yes,
stuff.
yes.
Okay,
And
okay.
when she becomes your wife, she actually even helps you in the farm every now and then.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bro spoiled it. I don't want to marry her anymore.
Okay, I'm talking to this guy named Harvey. I like him. He's resonating to me.
I hate Harvey.
Why?
I just hate him.
He looks like me though. He's got glasses and everything.
That's why he
I
hates
just
him.
don't like it.
No, bro.
My most hated character in the whole game is Pierre.
Who's Pierre?
He is the general store owner. And I hate him because what he does is he doesn't open the store early in the morning. So you have to wait. And he closes the store on Wednesdays.
Okay, this
So
is...
if it's Wednesday and you need to buy seeds, you're nothing. You just do nothing.
Oh, his schedule's really bad.
It sucks.
Okay.
I hate the guy.
Okay, we were talking about Goku earlier. I think I found Goku. This
That's
guy named Sam.
Yeah.
This guy named Sam, he's got the Goku here.
Yeah, the clock tower's locked. Looks like it's abandoned too.
There's so much lovely stories in this game because it kind of stretches from like simple stories like enemies to lovers or someone's just just a normal or regular guy. But then there are other stories where they're gonna experience like
Oh, that's
I guess, alienation from their family, and you
my
help them
gosh.
heal. It is such a beautiful
It's
game.
really deep in a sense.
It's super deep.
The hell of people.
I didn't expect
What is
that
this?
from a
Is this a
game like
community center?
Because like from the get-go, I really compare it to something like Animal Crossing or Minecraft, wherein it's a game you're meant to like just pick up and just enjoy cozy. But I didn't know it was that deep in a sense.
It is definitely that deep. And you know, guys, as much as I want to experience more of that deepness, we look at the clock, not the in-game clock, the real life clock.
Okay.
We're kind of running out of time. I really did want to show more aspects of Stardew Valley for you guys, but the problem with it is that it's a game you really need to take time on.
I get that.
Clearly.
And you know, I know you're gonna be like, you guys are gonna be like, so why'd you play it? Because I wanted to feature it on game night.
Exactly.
Guys, if we just kept playing games that were so easy to pick up, or if we kept playing games that were just one and dones, you know, how are we supposed to appeal to those long-term gamers?
That is true.
You know,
That is true.
here on Game Night, we're gonna feature all different kinds of games, and
Exactly.
Stardew Valley is one of them. So, based on what you guys have experienced, even if it's brief, and based on what I've told you guys, what do you guys think of Stardew Valley?
For me, solid 8.5 because
8.5, really?
Yeah, solid 8.5 because I really like the art, I really like the music because I'm a big pixel art fan. But it's more of you have to really sit down for the game. And as much as I liked games where I get to like sink in a lot of hours into, it's the pacing for me, it will take a bit of time for me to properly get invested in, let's say. But
Yes.
I know the history of Stardew. I've heard only great things about this game. So I still really like, I'm looking forward to trying more of the game out.
What about you, Kian?
Well, if you ask me right now, it's okay. You might hate me for this, David. At the
I
moment,
already hate you.
you hate me by default. So there's nothing really new here. But at the moment, it's 6.
Oh,
It's
yes.
a 6 for me, just because I'm just walking around, right?
I would really recommend, if you're gonna play Stardew Valley, you really gotta sink your teeth in it.
Yeah,
As
I
in,
get
reserve one day where you're just straight up playing Stardew Valley, because that's when you really understand the beauty of the game. Its beauty, it's its longevity.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
6 right now, but there's still room to improve. If I sit down for a whole day, maybe
I think
I'm
if
gonna
we-
tell you it's gonna be I could see this being a 9 for me though.
Listen, if Magic approves of us having a 2-hour stream where we play Stardew Valley, then you guys would approve of it. You know, in fact, if you guys want to see that kind of content, you know, like
Let us know.
2-hour long stream, you know, let Magic
That
know,
would
let
be
us
cool.
know,
That
you
would
know.
be cool.
You want to
I'd
see me
love that.
suffer in the mines? Let us know.
But yeah, if you guys are interested to play Stardew Valley, it's actually available on PC, Mac, Linux, iOS, Android, Switch, PS4, and Xbox One. Thank you to a lovely chatter who decided to remind us of that.
Exactly, dude.
But
Exactly.
yeah, it's honestly super cozy game and super fun vibes all around.
It's getting late over here in the game, so I guess we.
Yeah, so I guess we gotta move on straight into the music. And although we were doing comfy vibes, I wanna ramp up the energy a little bit so you guys can wake up. This is Venom by Stray Kids here on the Magic.
Magic 89.9.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Game Night. And of course, you know we gotta end off the night strong with some news for you guys.
Yep.
Giving you guys heads up on everything that's happening in the sports,
Exactly.
esports world.
Welcome to
gaming,
the
anime.
Situation Station of the Nation.
That is correct. You're once again joined by us, David,
Kian.
and Joaqui.
the Game Boys, giving you guys, of course, the situation here in the station of the nation.
Exactly.
Yes, that's a mouthful.
That is definitely a mouthful. So, I guess I'll start us off because a little birdie told me,
Yeah.
that the NBA is actually introducing a new rule on long shots.
Long shot. This is like, what's a long shot?
Okay, well, a long shot is basically a shot, like a
Like a half, like beyond half court.
beyond half court.
Beyond
yeah,
half
Or
basically
like half court, beyond half court.
beyond
it's
half
a
court.
heat.
Yeah.
Okay, the fact that
at least 36 feet.
Yep.
The fact
Yeah.
that even happens is insane. But yeah,
Yeah, watch
Summer League.
Yeah, no, I mean, watch
Nikola
Jokic.
Jokic.
Nikola Jokic.
really.
He has crazy heaves.
Gosh, dude.
Yeah, but this will take place for the summer league.
Oh,
So not
okay.
for the entire NBA season, but for the summer
This
league.
league. Okay.
The thing is, they're doing it though because they're hoping to test it to see if they can implement it
Yep.
for the actual NBA league.
Test run.
Yes.
Yep. What I see for this though, they'll implement it in the summer league and then the G League.
I think so. No, they will. They are definitely implementing it for the summer league.
Yeah. And then next step is the G League.
Yes.
Okay.
The reason they're doing this is because a lot of players don't want to take long shots or heaves because it affects
Their stats.
their stats. So the new rule in place, the new rule that they're introducing is that any missed heave doesn't add to your individual stats.
Yep.
It adds to your team stats.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's really important because a lot of players don't want to do like
They won't. Now they'll at least think
Try it.
risking
You
it.
miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
yeah, at least they'll try now.
Yeah, at least they'll try.
Yeah, because a big problem back then was like there were no more. It was very rare to get a what do you call this? A buzzer beater.
Yep.
Because people were like, I don't want to ruin my stats.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Right.
you can get like your pay increases depending on your stats. Too.
Exactly. Or for trades, you know.
Oh,
your
of
stats
course
are
they
really
look at the
important.
stats
Exactly.
more. Yep.
They're gonna see like, for example, Nikola Jokic. Good example. Like
He has a lot of heaves.
he has a lot of heaves. So if you want, like,
They see it and they're like, okay, I want to get this guy.
exactly, if you want to play against like strong defense,
Yeah.
you want Nikola Jokic.
Okay.
Because he has good heaves.
Okay.
So this kind of because these stats, promote better, like
More riskier plays and more fun
yes, they'll
plays.
promote
High risk,
risk
high reward.
plays. Yeah.
That's nice.
Good content
That's
for
really
us,
nice.
though.
Good.
Yeah, so
it's for the content.
it's better content.
Yeah,
It is
I
better
love that.
content.
Okay,
Perfect.
But yeah, I mean, what other sports happenings has
Well,
there been
let's go
happening around the world?
Let's go to esports. And
Esports.
esports, we have the EWC, Esports
Oh.
World Cup. That's
Oh,
happening
is
in
that
Saudi
like-
Arabia.
Is that like the Olympics for esports?
Let me tell you, there is a lot of games. I will not name everything, but I'll name most of them.
Like notable mentions.
Notable mentions:
All right.
Apex Legends,
Okay.
Call of Duty,
Okay.
Counter-Strike, Dota 2. We have we had Fortnite. Never
Oh, no
mind.
more Fortnite.
No more Fortnite. League of Legends, Mobile Legends, Overwatch 2, PUBG, Rainbow Six, StarCraft, Street Fighter, Tekken, Valorant.
Whoa.
That is a lot of games.
These are like
Yeah, I didn't name everything.
these are the sweatiest of the sweatiest games.
I mean, guys, if you guys are interested in any of these games at all, you guys should definitely check out EWC because maybe your favorite team is playing.
I can imagine like for us in the Philippines in Mobile Legends, we're really strong in Mobile Legends.
Yes.
Yes,
So
really.
I can imagine we'd have representatives there in the EWC.
I hope
Yeah.
they went through qualifiers.
Yeah,
I hope so.
But it's so cool to see like the esports representation now. You know, I like you said, Kian, there's more games that you didn't mention.
Yep.
So if you guys are curious, you guys can search up EWC and check for
I
yourselves.
want to watch it. We have Street Fighter and
I've personally been watching the Valorant EWC,
okay.
and it's pretty entertaining.
Really?
I will say it's pretty entertaining. Yeah.
I've seen some clips as well, some highlights of the EWC Valorant. It's very interesting to see the way they did their group stages.
It was very different
it's
from how. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So if you think you know how your group stages usually goes in the video game you like, it's probably different in EWC.
Dang.
A
It
little-
has its
just a
own-
little-
It
it's
has
a
its
little bit
own
different.
system in
Yeah.
place.
Yep.
They have their own system. So,
That's
you know,
interesting.
keep
That's
that in mind. But I suggest you guys check out the Valorant EWC because Paper X is still in.
Oh, really?
They qualified.
Let's go, Paper X.
Didn't they qualify? Oh no, they have a winners match.
Yes, yeah.
Dang. Let's go.
So I am a huge fan of Paper X. So
Okay,
yeah.
I love that. Looking
But
forward
yeah.
to EWC.
But you know, I guess we look at the clock. You know, the boys are kind of knocking on the door
they
already.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yes, they are.
they're gonna keep you guys entertained all the way until midnight.
Exactly.
Yep.
So make sure you guys stick around because you know we got boys' night out.
The boys.
The boys right after this, as well as on Friday we have Friday Madness as well as Triple Shot.
Exactly.
Yep.
Best of the 80s and the 90s and the most chaotic show you guys will ever see.
Exactly. So you know, make sure you guys also check out all the rest of Magic happenings.
Exactly.
Because we got so much more in store for you guys. You guys can check out all our socials. We're at Magic899 everywhere, all around the world.
Exactly.
And if you guys are curious where you can find us, you can find me at David_Borsey.
at Kian Old.
And at Joaqui_Norris.
Thank you guys so much for tuning into another iteration of Game Night.
Night.
Next week, we're going to have an even better show.
Of course.
Because that's the goal at the end of the day. So, once again, this is the Game Boys signing off with, of course, Cat's Eye to give you guys another song to jam along to here on The Magic.
Tell your friends that I love the drama.
Magic 89.9.